How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Ecco walkthrough. Here we find ourselves in Atlantis, and we gotta break these chains. Love the look of these levels, and of course love the sound. Spencer Nielsen has a very hypnotic, soothing track, which is irritatingly soothing somehow. Definitely kind of annoying. Get the glyph, and these statues can give you invincibility. Some of them are keys. It's quite strange and cryptic. Never forget to use your A and B sonar attack when you push it at the same time to destroy enemies and stun enemies. Don't forget to hold the A button and use your map to find your way. And always pay attention to your air meter. And know that you get about 1:15 before you drown. Air is usually never an issue in this game for the most part. Some of the early stages, yes, but definitely not in the Atlantis stages where you get the statues of invincibility. I realize I say air really isn't an issue considering I know my way, so if you get lost, obviously air can become an issue. But the more you play the levels, the easier it is because you start to know the way to go. And of course, watching this video should totally help. Find the glyphs as per usual, and level done. Just want to share how much I love the background when you jump out of the water in these particular Atlantis levels.
We are losing the war with planet Vortex. Atlantis is in ruins after the beam struck from space. We have escaped into the past with our technology. Glyph crystals contain encoded messages. Certain sounds reflect the message back. Created to help a dolphin of the future travel to Vortex.
Planet Vortex, the third planet in the star system Cassandra, located in the head of constellation Pegasus. Note the nearest constellation to Pegasus is Delphina.
Vortex life forms, we suspect the vortex is dying and it can no longer produce food. Every 500 years, the Earth and the vortex have a clean path, and the vortex to Earth. Each feeding increases in size. The vortex is getting hungrier.
We, the people of Atlantis, have made these glyphs for you. We are losing the war with planet Vortex. Atlantis is in ruins after being struck from space. Oh, we already said this. We have escaped with our technology into the past. Wait, I haven't realized that I'm repeating messages now. The Vortex is beating up the seas of our Earth. But hey, that one was new. What? All life will end. The Vortex must be stopped. Surely there's no more story.
Glyph crystals contain encoded. Okay. I think you figured it out now. Yeah, chatty glyph crystals. Okay, moving forward.
Okay, so I must admit that this particular task is definitely kind of annoying. You got to move the stone from where you find it to the far right side to break some chains, and you got to keep lifting it. When lifting it, you got to be very sensitive when you press up. Press up and let off, and then slowly tap upwards. Yes, there's annoying ice crabs in this area too. Just zap them with your sonar. There isn't many to deal with. Also, I should point out that that Starman statue is useful to just get your air back and, of course, your health. You cannot distance Ecco too far away from the stone. So when you move the stone along and you're going to go back to the Starman statue, don't travel too far away from the stone or it will reset. That's why I put myself in that one little spot and zap up through the actual concrete to it. Also, sometimes these stones can be annoying when lifting. I just moved it left and right there to kind of like just, I don't know, confuse the computer's fucking AI. It's strange. If you find it just constantly falls off your nose, just move it left or right, then try again. It will instantly let you lift it back up. It's really strange. I make a little mistake here. This is interesting. I learned something in this particular spot. So as I push it back down there and I say, oops, I figure, oh, I'm screwed and I won't be able to start over. That's why I'm trying to lift it and smash it to the right. I didn't think with all those rocks being upward that I could just do that and bump it like that. So, cool. The more you know, even still learning something new. Okay, so I did just cruise through that spot kind of quickly. There are these two little pillars that move up and down. If you're gonna swim through that area fast, just be near the middle or even the top of that little channel, but definitely not the bottom, or you'll end up getting crushed. Level done. Level 15, bro. Let's do it. So this is probably my favorite of the Atlantis levels. Yeah, over here just get an invincibility glyph. That's new, but whatever. Usually the statues make you invincibility, but they chose to have a glyph there. And usually statues make you invincible. Instead, that statue, in this case, is like a unlocking key. So yeah, just do that real quick. Super easy. And now it's the huge jump time. Now, the only advice I can give to this is that you use your dash right before you surface out of the water. Then of course you got to build up some speed before that and get in a good position to launch to the right. It's not an impossible jump at all. It's just an irritating jump because, like I said, it is difficult to build speed and exit out of the water at the right spot, and while exiting out of the water, hitting the dash at that perfect moment. Sweet, didn't expect to do it in my 10th try. That's not too bad. Was a solid jump as well. I always prefer to leap it completely, but hey, made it over. That's the important part. Honestly, not much to talk about here at this part. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a current pushing up, so you got to take the stone down. This is kind of a repeated thing throughout the game, even in the earlier levels when saving the dolphins. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I love these invincibility statues because you can always backtrack and grab them again just to, you know, get that health and air back and just recover easily. Power up. King combo. Blaster combo. Yeah, so that sonar attack, by the way, if I haven't explained, you press A and B at the same time, and it's as simple as that. You can spin around in circles and just clear out the area like this by smashing A and B at the same time. And of course, it is a power that you have to unlock correctly in the 4th level or so, entitled The Vents. Yes, level 16, a hard level made easy. The City of Forever is a perfect name for this level because you'll be stuck in it forever. But I discovered a secret through bored exploration and lucky observation. This area over here looks just like a looping dead end. And I'm going to continue this way to show you the way you would normally go to complete the level the normal way. And yeah, weird, a glyph crystal that does nothing. But here is an area where you got to do these hard jumps. Jumps equally as hard as the one in the level previous, where you have to dash out of the water at the correct time, right as you surface. But different here than the earlier jumps is you're just stuck going from bottom up. There is no left and right area to swim because you're stuck in that channel. So you got to leap over these things over and over. But here, a statue hidden in plain sight. You got to go all the way over to the side to notice it. Hit that and go back to that door I mentioned earlier, and you just reduce this level to absolutely nothing. Otherwise, it's a very long level with lots of backtracking. Just discovering that is just incredible because it makes one of the hardest levels,
initiated, Traveler
basically the
Ecco.
easiest of levels.